Hello. You're tuning into the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, Todd Monken looks like he will be staying as our offensive coordinator. Look, guys, there's two ways of looking at this, right? And I want to make sure that I give y'all the two reasons the two ways on exactly why this ended up why this was, right? For one, shout-outs, I'm happy. I know there are some Raven fans that are not happy. They're like, oh, we want to get rid of Monken. He don't know how to run Derrick Henry. I want to read something to you guys so you understand this, right? Because a lot of y'all don't understand this. This is called facts. Ravens offensive coordinator Todd Monken did something this year for the first time since the greatest show on turf. For all you young guys that don't know who that is, that's the Rams, okay? We led the NFL in passing and rushing yards per play. Now, I know some of y'all are going to be like, well, that's because Derrick Henry's amazing. And that's because Lamar Jackson's amazing. But let me let you understand that. They did that with one of the worst offensive lines in the game. Play calling wasn't absolutely terrible. If you look at the game, play calling got better as the year went on. Much better. They were in a groove, in a sync. And for everybody that gets mad about the divisional game, oh, Derrick Henry got 16 touches. Did y'all not see what Justice Hill was doing to their team? We were running all over them. We had 170-something yards on the ground. I knew Derrick Henry was only going to get 80 yards. Please go back to what I said. The Ravens scored right around where I thought they were going to score. I thought they were going to score 3 more points. But I thought the Bills weren't going to be able to score as much because the defense was going to hold them down. Defense didn't hold them down. Plus, we gave them short fields with the turnovers. That's why. Derrick Henry was getting stuffed on first down. Y'all don't seem to understand how these things work. That's exactly why I said I got Derrick Henry rushing for anywhere between 80 to 100 yards. And I told you why. I said because the Bills are going to say Derrick Henry will not beat us. So he'll get around his 80 yards. So I said that expect Justice Hill to do well. Expect Lamar to have around 2 passing touchdowns. So I'm not blaming Monken on that. And let me tell you this right now. This is why I believe that the league does things specifically to screw over the Ravens. Because I already knew those teams didn't want Todd Monken. I already knew. I knew. It's the same thing when we had Greg Roman. It's not that Todd Monken is not a great coach. It's that Todd Monken is a much older coach. Much older. And a lot of the guys getting hired right now are younger guys. Much younger. We're talking about even with the guys in some of the leagues that we consider like that's like you got some age on you. Todd Monken's older than them. So these teams are like, they would just not like the Ravens to win. They didn't want him. They specifically set that up to distract him. To distract. To detract. I want you to understand that, bro. And for everybody saying, nah, it's not over yet, let me read this out to you also. This is the up-to-date NFL head coaching hires. Patriots got Mike Vrabel. Bears got Ben Johnson. Jets got Aaron Glenn. Jaguars got Liam Cohen. Raiders got Pete Carroll. And the Cowboys just hired their offensive coordinator. So it literally leaves the Saints. I would be so pissed if I was wrong about this and the Saints were the one team that said, come on over here. Straight up. I don't think the Saints want him. Even though they have the weaponry, they don't got the quarterback. That's being real. But Raven fans should be good because here's the thing. What you're doing, like, it's not that Todd Monken is the greatest, is that it levies continuity within the offense for this team. Next year, We're just adding wrinkles and adding more. Why? Because the verbiage is known by everybody. All those little mishaps and stuff like that, everyone's even a year older in the system. Lamar will be an extra year in the system. Derrick Henry will be another year in the system. Tylan Wallace, another year in the system. Zay Flowers, another year in the system. Bateman, another year in the system. So guys are going to know how to do their jobs even more, know the play calls even more. Line, like, bro, we got to do better with our line. But outside of that, you know what I'm saying? We can have a super year next year. And look, I know some people's like, oh, I'm not looking forward to nothing. Listen, Raven fans are funny to me, bro. Mad funny. They're like, I don't care what happens during the regular season. Y'all said that this year, and we lost some games. Then we didn't get home field, right? Why did we didn't get home field? We had to go all the way to Buffalo. Did you like playing in Buffalo? Tell me, people, did you enjoy what that was like? And y'all looking at me saying, oh, I like being a wild card team. I like not having home field. Nasty work. Because let's be real. Let's be real. The home team gets calls. They have the fans behind them. And they have more or better weather that they're more acclimated to playing in. That's just factual. That's what I'm saying. We got Ravens fans saying, I wouldn't even care if the Ravens went 17-0 next year. Bro, yeah, some of y'all make us look so bad, bro. Have you no shame? But Todd Monken being another year under here is amazing news. It allows the offense to not become stagnant, but to truly grow. This is not another offseason where it's like, oh, this is actually my second year in the system, and last year I didn't know. No, this is your third. So now it's like, oh, the checks, man. Now I'm doing creative stuff with the checks. Now my cadence might be a little different. Like, because now it's become so second nature, because that's all you're practicing. That's like, oh, this is easy work. Now let's work on the little minute things, the things that could turn the tide in a battle, in a game, in a playoff series. I'm being real with y'all. Like any Raven fan that's like, oh, who cares? Please come close to your screen. Because listen, outside of calling that we win that game, everything else I pretty much called for that game. Oh, and I called it wrong. I thought our Darius would get the interception. I thought that they would actually be intelligent enough, because I told you guys that the Bills are going to target Brandon Stevens from the tip of the game. They did. They didn't roll Darius over there. And I thought that was common sense. That's why my prediction was like that. Like, mind you, once again, I understand the Ravens, John Harbaugh, Lamar, Todd Monken, their tendencies. That's just something I'm good at. I can see tendencies very quickly. So I'm like, oh, okay. So if you do this, then you can only do that. How do you pivot from your main move? And I was like, this is how the Ravens would pivot, right? And I said, if it's good weather, Lamar and them are probably going to throw more play action, because they're going to sell out to stop Derrick Henry. That's what they did. The only problem is that our guys decided, hey, our hands don't work, and we're going to turn the ball over. That's just, it is what it is. But this is a great news. Todd Monken is needed. We need him. And now we can move forward the right way. I want to see this continuity. Fine, we didn't win this year. We can win next year. I need you guys locked in with me. Lock in with me. We're in this together. We're Wunderkinds together. You feel me? Let's do it, man. But what do you guys think? Are you happy Todd Monken's back? Are you happy that he didn't get signed by another team? Are you thinking that we need him and that he's imperative for us to make a run for next year? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, please. All right? But as always, that episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. You know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment. You know I love the comments. Guys, if you've not already done so, please check the Wonder Kid Show's Patreon. 3 tiers of content goodness win for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try, let me know what you think. And if you would like to donate to the channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is money sign, The Wonder Kid Show. Super easy. But once again, it's the Wonder Kid Show. This show is signing off, and as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yerp.
Finish him, Daddy.
Like father, like son.